welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Okay, so just bringing yourself to your mat and we'll get going. Welcome, welcome. Okay, everyone, so just beginning to settle in. Come to your mat, find yourself in a nice, comfortable, seated position. We're going to sit up nice and tall, lengthening into the spine. Taking the palms facing down onto the knees in a nice grounding position. Closing down the eyes. And just begin to settle in. Let go of any distractions in your environment. And begin to observe that natural ebb and flow of your breath. Arriving home to yourself. And we'll begin by taking 3 deep inhalations into the nose, exhaling softly from the mouth. So let's all together begin. Inhale through the nose as fully as you can. Open the mouth, exhale softly. Soften those shoulders away from the ears. Lovely. Once again, inhale. Exhale, release. Fully as you can, draw the navel towards the spine. The last one, deep inhalation. And exhale. Soften the chin towards the chest, lengthening into the back of the neck. And begin to bring your breath back. Inhaling and exhaling, however feels most natural to you. Allow your body to come to stillness now. And just begin to soften all the muscles down through your body. Scanning from the head, down through the back of the neck, into the spine, down to your coccyx, into your hips, down the legs, through the knees, calves, ankles, all the way to the tips of your toes. And as you exhale, allow your body to get soft. And begin to draw down towards the earth. Just grounding down the tailbone. Really lengthening that exhalation. And just in this position, get as soft as you can in the body without collapsing. As soft as you can. Unlock the jaw. And continue to focus on relaxing the body. We're going to begin to deepen the breath now. So inhale fully as you can through the nose. Once again, exhaling from the mouth, softly as you can. Inhale. Exhale, release. Last one here, inhale. Exhale. Just allow the breath to come back, closing down the mouth, activating the Ujjayi breath. So inhaling and exhaling from the nose. Soften the face, take a little smile here. And just setting an intention for our class this evening of gratitude. Whatever that word means or conjures up for you. Taking the hands to prayer in the center of the chest. Inhale, reach your fingertips up towards the sky, look up towards the thumbs. Exhale, opening the arms up nice and wide, allow the palms to melt. Hands to prayer. Inhale, reach. Stretching up out of your pelvis. Exhale, open the arms wide, take those palms back. Last one, inhale, reach up. Look up, really lengthen through the side body. Exhale, open the arms. Beautiful. Hands to prayer once again, elbows to touch. Interlace the fingers and just begin to rotate. Pressing the palms away from you, stretching into the fingers. Inhale, lift. Exhale, opening the arms wide, coming halfway down. Beginning to move from the shoulders, rotating, drawing the shoulder blades down. Go as slow as you can here. Rotate through the opposite direction. Again, really moving from those shoulders as slowly as you can. Rotate through the opposite direction. Looks great, Shavon Monday. Keep rolling those shoulder blades down towards the spine. Excellent. Take the palms behind you, interlace the fingers. We're going to straighten the arms away from us, opening across the collarbone. Take the hands. Just expanding across the chest here. Breathing, keep softening down the shoulders. And begin to bend the elbows. See if you can take your paired hands to the left side. I'm just going to swing around a little bit here. Again, really opening, stretching across the collarbone, drawing the shoulders down, opening the chest, shining the heart towards the sky. Exhale, lengthening, take the palms as high as you can. And bending the elbows, taking the palms to the opposite side. Lovely, exhale, release, taking hold of opposite elbows here. And just draw the shoulders down. Option to take the hands to prayer here in the center of the chest, if that's more suitable. Wherever you are, just keep breathing. Welcome. So prayers hands or taking hold of the elbows here, just really opening up the chest. Lovely, exhale, release. We're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Take the left hand behind and just begin to look over your left shoulder, coming into a twist. Sitting up nice and tall, really breathing deeply. Exhale, release, taking the right hand behind you, left hand to the outside of the right knee, looking over your right shoulder. And exhale, release. We'll take the hands to the knees and just begin to rotate from the hips. Just bringing some softness into the spine. Rotate, go the opposite direction. Lovely. Okay, so just coming down onto your mat now. We're going to just roll down through the spine, bring the knees in towards the chest, come into a ball, and just gently begin to rock from side to side, massaging out your lower back. Take the palms behind the knees and just gently rocking back and forth, massaging out the spine in this direction. Lovely, and bringing the knees in once again. Draw the knees as close to your chest as you can towards your armpits. Bring your big toes to touch. And we're going to soften our shoulders down towards the ground. Extend the left leg out nice and long. Keep drawing the right knee in towards you. And we're going to begin to straighten that right foot towards the sky. So take the hands behind that right thigh, interlace the fingers here, begin to point and flex that right foot. Opening up that hamstring. And when you're ready, begin to rotate. Soften the shoulders. Really activate your Ujjayi breath here. So inhaling and exhaling from the nose. Ensuring that left foot is nice and flexed. Rotate, go the opposite direction. And keep drawing that right leg nice and straight, drawing that right thigh towards you. Exhale, release. We'll take the right knee in towards us and just come into a little twist, drawing the right, before that we'll open up the hip, draw the right knee out to the side. And you can take your left hand to your left hip. Try to keep the left hip firmly placed on the ground, on the mat. So it's a half frog in an upright position. Just opening into that right hip. Exhale, release, bring that knee back in towards you, and we'll come into our twist. So drawing the knee across the body to the left side, extend your right arm out nice and long, soften that right shoulder. And just take a deep breath here into your twist. Exhale, let it all go. Soften that right shoulder. And gently coming back to center. Switching legs. So we'll just take the left knee in towards us. Flexing that right ankle, draw the left knee down towards your left armpit, really compressing that left hip. Soften the shoulders again, relax the face, take a little smile, soften the muscles around the face, taking the hands behind that left thigh, interlace the fingers, and begin to point and flex that left foot. And when you're ready, beginning to rotate that left ankle. So really, again, really coming into your breath, come home to yourself, even closing your eyes here as you deepen into that hamstring. Keep straightening that left leg, drawing the left leg closer to your body. Really deepen that stretch. And when you're ready, drawing that left knee in, we'll take the right hand to the right hip. Begin to open up the left knee, opening into that left hip. Keep flexing the right foot and keep that right hip firmly, or that right buttocks or glute firmly planted on the ground. Hip. Exhale, release, draw your left knee in, give it a big squeeze once again. And this time drawing the left knee across the body, soften that left shoulder, gently coming into your twist. Find stillness in your twist, in your body, and then take a deep inhalation here. Exhale, release, let it all go. Gently coming back to center. We'll bring our knees in towards us once again. Flexing the feet, just take hold of your big toes and give your legs a full stretch here. Just breathing into those hamstrings. Again, try to soften the shoulders. It doesn't matter where your hands are, behind your thighs or calves. Beautiful exhale, release gently. Rolling over onto the side, and we'll just come into a lovely big child's pose position. So knees as wide as the mat, bring your big toes to touch, sink the hips. Walk the hands away from you, drop the head, and we'll come up onto our fingertips. So just begin to soften into the hips. We're just going to gently sway the body from side to side here. Just bringing some movement into the hips. Keep melting your shoulders as you work your breath capacity. Bringing the elbows to the mat, take the hands together in prayer and take your palms to the back of your neck. Begin to walk the elbows forward, as far forward as you can. Soften the tailbone, soften the hips. And just hold here for a couple of breaths, really breathing deep down into the belly. Again, full lung capacity. In and out through the nose if you can. And exhale, release. Gently coming up into your tabletop position. Inhale, drop the belly, traction the chest forward, gaze draws up. Exhale, release. Bring the chin in towards the chest, doming into the spine like a scared cat. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, release. Inhale. And just keep moving, allow your breath to lead your movement. Close your eyes and begin to take the hips from side to side, rotating the belly. Bend the elbows, moving into the shoulders. Rotate the shoulders over the wrists. And perhaps rotating your hips here, making big circles. Really feeling into all the crevices, nook and cranny in your body, all the cracks, all the injuries or pain, any tightness, any knots, any stress, tension. Get really soft and fluid, flowy in the body. And just begin to increase your movement. So bringing some heat and flow perhaps to the body. Lovely. We're going to tuck the toes in, sink the hips, and begin to lift the tailbone up towards the sky, heading out the feet in your downward facing dog position. So just taking your downward dog slow to begin. Keep it soft. Try to keep it soft
And if you need to walk your feet a little closer, or your hands a little closer, do get your downward dog to be comfortable. It doesn't have to be perfect to begin, so just don't worry about the alignment. Just make it as comfortable as you can for you. Find your resting downward dog position. Continue to pedal out those feet, deepening into the hamstrings. When you're ready, begin to see if you can draw the heels a little closer to the ground. Look between your hands, and then look directly down at your mat. And then look towards your belly button. You draw your navel towards the spine, melt the heart, the chest. Give your head a little shake, yes, and then give your head a little shake, no. And we're gonna bring our chin in towards our chest, navel towards the spine. Begin to roll your shoulders over your wrists as you make your way to a high plank position. Engaging the core here, getting strong. So maybe just checking your alignment a little bit here, soften into the shoulders. Breathe, strong arms, bending the knees, hovering the knees over the mat, dropping your tailbone down and exhaling back to downward facing dog. So once again, bring the chin in towards the chest, rolling the shoulders. Come onto your tippy toes, roll the shoulders over the wrists. Find your high plank position, then bending the knees, hover the knees off the mat, draw the tailbone back, and come back into your downward facing dog. 2 more here. Again, they don't have to be perfect. Just listen to your body. Find a bit of a flow through the body. A bit of movement. Tuck that chin nice and tightly in as you move to plank. Soften down into the shoulders, bend the knees. Lovely, draw the tailbone back. Okay, excellent. Begin to walk your feet a little closer now. As you walk your feet up towards your hands, begin to just stretch out the legs. Bend the knees as deeply as you can, or as you need to. Walking those feet up to the back of the wrist, and just begin to hang out here for a moment. Again, lots of deep exhalations here. Really lengthen your exhalation. Try to completely deplete as fully as you can on that exhalation. Taking hold of opposite elbows. And really soften the spine here, gently rocking forwards and backwards and from side to side. Let the arms go, relax the hands down towards the mat. Roll the lips and make a big ah sound through the mouth. Again, big exhalation, ah. Completely deplete as fully as you can. Relax the shoulders. Keep drawing your head towards the ground. So think of your head being the heaviest part of your body, and it is really heavy, and it's drawing down towards the ground here. So really let it go. Don't be holding it or drawing it, having tightness or tension in your neck, drawing your head closer. Really let it go. And hang nice and loose. Just give your head a little shake, a little nodding again. Deepening into the legs. Lovely. Inhale, coming to a flat back. So fingertips, ideally fingertips to touch the mat, but we can begin with hands to shins or knees. But we're always working towards getting the fingertips down. So draw the shoulders in, but inhale, draw the chin, exhale, hinging from the hips, fold. Relax the arms, let it go. Stretch into the legs. Inhale once again to flat back. Lovely. Exhale, navel draws in. Just let it all go. Last one here. Inhale, flat back. Gorgeous. Exhale. Release, let it go. Bring the chin in towards the chest and slowly begin to roll through the spine. Head to come last. Relax the arms, give your hands a little shake here. Relax the mouth, soften the face. Just rolling up to the spine and just begin to rotate the shoulders here. Shoulder blades down the back. Take the arms out to the side. Just give your arms a Little sway. Kicking out the legs. The arms just get soft in the body. Okay, so bringing the feet hip distance apart, tucking the tailbone under. Hands to prayer. We're going to inhale, reach your fingertips up towards the sky. Exhale, begin to swan dive or hinge from the hips, fold. Inhale, coming to a flat back. Exhale, fold, bending the knees, and begin to step back into your plank position. We're going to drop our knees, bend the elbows, chest and chin to the mat. Release the toes, soften the hips, scoop the chest forward, come into your baby cobra, draw the shoulders down. Exhale, release. Drop the head, tuck the toes and press it back to your downward facing dog. Begin to heel toe the big toes together towards each other, just a little gap between your two big toes, and allow a big gap between your heels. Nice straight legs. Draw the heels towards the ground. I'm just taking a few breaths here. Notice that constriction in your throat. Keep drawing the tailbone down. Inhale. We're going to step that right leg up towards the sky. So keep drawing the right foot to the center line of the body. Release the right foot up towards the sky as high as you can. Point the right toes. Try to keep the shoulders squared. Bending the right knee. And you're going to open up your right knee. Open up that right hip. Draw your right knee up towards the sky. Lovely. Exhale. Release. Draw the right knee in towards the chest. Coming onto the ball of the left foot. Draw your shoulders over your wrist. Take the right knee in as close as you can. Strong arms. Exhale. Step it back. Three-legged dog. Drop the head. Inhale. Bending that right knee once again. This time taking the right knee to the outside of the right elbow. High as you can. Stay on the ball of the left foot. Exhale. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Draw the right knee across the body to the outside of the left elbow, high as you can. Exhale. Ooh. Three-legged dog. Last one, bend the right knee in towards the spine. Begin to step the right foot between the hands. We're going to stay on the ball of the left foot and begin to sweep the arms up into a lovely high lunge. Straightening both legs, reach the fingertips towards the sky, and as you exhale, bending into both knees, drawing the elbows down 5 times. So soften the ribs here. Inhale, lengthen, exhale for 1. Inhale, lengthen, exhale for 2. Inhale, lengthen, exhale for 3. Inhale, lengthen, exhale for 4. There for a short breath. Inhale, lengthen, exhale for 5. Inhale, lengthen, exhale for 6. Drop the left heel towards the mat and we'll come straight into our warrior 2. Check your alignment here. Rotate that right palm to face up towards the sky. Draw the right hand up and over. Left hand comes down the left leg. Drop the head. Deep breath here. Exhale, release. Taking the right elbow to the right knee. Left hand reaches up and over. Option to take the right hand to the inside of the right foot. Go a little deeper. Breathe. And exhale, release. Coming back to warrior 2. Begin to straighten that front knee now. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. Exhale, right hand to the inside of that right ankle. Left hand reaches up. Trikonasana. Look towards the sky. Exhale, release. Coming back to center. We're going to bend that right knee and just windmill your arms, hands back to surround that right foot. Rotate the left foot coming onto the ball of the left foot, and we're going to drop our left knee. Release your left toes and begin to sweep the arms up into your lovely low lunge here. Take the hands together, interlace the fingers and press the palms away from you. Open the heart, open the chest, look up. Exhale, release, taking those arms down, hands to prayer, center of the chest. Draw your left elbow to your right knee, coming into a twist. Option to tuck that left foot in and come high onto the left leg if you like. Keep drawing the right shoulder back, prayer hands to the center of the chest, aiming forward. Exhale, release, coming back to center. Inhale, take the right hand or take both hands, sorry, to the inside of the right foot. And just begin to walk the hands forward. Maybe this might be enough of a stretch here in that left hip flexor, or you might walk your hands, bend the elbows, come down into your lizard pose. Go a little deeper, try to keep the spine straight. Option to take the right hand to the inside of the right knee. Just opening up that right knee into that right hip. Come onto the outside edge of that right foot. Try to keep the back leg straight. Breathe, keep breathing. Exhale, release, coming back. Begin to heel toe that right foot to the center of the mat. Begin to straighten out that right leg, coming onto the right heel. Drop the chin in towards the chest. Doming into the spine here, rounding the spine. Inhale, coming forward to a flat back, come up onto the fingertips. Exhale. Drop the head, really dome. Inhale. Exhale, release. Tucking that chin. Inhale. 2 more here, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. That might be 3 more. Okay, so meeting back at the top of your mat when you're ready. Begin to heel toe that right foot. We're going to come to the left side of the mat. So use your fingertips for support here. Drop your right knee, shin, ankle to the mat. Allow that right foot to swing behind or to just come down to the side. So the main thing here is that you don't injure or do any damage to that front knee. So if it's too much on your front knee, come out and go in again. And always option to come in from tabletop position here if it's too deep. Keep the hips squared. Use your support on that right hip if you need it. And when you're ready, begin to melt forward. Just building a little flow here. So inhale, open the heart, open the chest, look up towards the sky, keep that back leg straight. Exhale, bending the elbows, hinging from the hips, fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more here. Coming back up to your seated position, take the hands to the mat. We're going to gently press back into your tabletop position. Tuck the toes in, sink the hips, and gently press back into your downward facing dog. Just pedaling out the feet here again. Begin to heel toe the big toes towards each other. So just a little space between your big toes. Larger space between your heels. I'm just holding here for a moment, taking 5 belly breaths. Keep drawing the heels towards the ground. And when you've completed your last breath, begin to step that left foot up towards the sky. So keep drawing the left foot towards the center line of the body. Try to keep the shoulders squared, reaching the left toes as high as you can. Bend that left knee and begin to open up that left hip. So drawing the left knee as high as you can. Left knee to be the highest point of the body, body. Exhale, release, shoulders move over the wrists, coming onto the ball of the right foot. Draw your left knee in as close to your body as you can. high as you can. Exhale, stepping it back. Three-legged dog. Inhale, left knee to the outside of the left elbow, high as you can. Exhale, three-legged dog, strong arms. Inhale, draw that left knee across the body to the outside of the right elbow. Exhale, three-legged dog. Bending that left knee, begin to step the left foot forward to the top of your mat. Stay in the ball of the right foot. You might need to readjust for your balance here, but when you're ready, begin to sweep the arms up into a lovely high lunge. So you might need to take the feet wider apart, soften the ribs. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky. Lengthen, straighten both legs. As you exhale, bending into both knees, take the elbows down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, extend. Exhale for 2. Inhale, lift. Exhale for 3. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale for 4. Last one. Exhale, release. Inhale, lengthen. Drop the right heel to the ground and begin to find your way to warrior 2 on the left side. Roll those shoulders back and down. Left palm faces towards the sky. Draw the left hand up and over. Right hand down the right leg. Drop the head. Find your peaceful reverse warrior here. Exhale, release. Left elbow to left knee. Reach your right hand up and over. Option to take that left hand to the inside of the left foot for a deeper stretch here. Keep opening that right shoulder. Keep breathing. And exhale, release. Begin to find warrior 2 once again. Straightening out that front knee now. Inhale, reach the fingertips forward. Exhale, left hand to the inside of the left ankle. Look towards your right hand, find your Trikonasana. So release, pressing to both feet, come back to standing. We're gonna bend that front knee now. Begin to windmill your arms, hands back towards the mat. Begin to rotate that right foot, coming onto the ball of the right foot, taking the hands to the ground, and find that left leg stepping back to downward facing dog. Sorry, actually, that was my mistake. We're gonna take the left foot forward again. We're gonna drop our right knee and release the right toes. My mistake, my bad there, excuse me. Sorry guys, so stretching out our right hip flexor here, coming onto your fingertips. We're gonna sweep the arms up into our low lunge. Again, soften the ribs, floating rib. This time, we will take our hands into a goalpost or cactus position again, and just begin to rotate from the shoulders, rolling the shoulder down the spine, going as slowly as you can with this rotation. Lovely, hands to prayer, center of the chest. We'll take the right elbow this time to our left knee and come into your prayer on the left side. So again, option to tuck the right toes in, draw that right heel down, straighten into the right leg. Take the paired hands to the center of the chest, draw your left shoulder back, find your balance, breathe. And if it's too much, dropping that right knee at any point. Release the right toes. Exhale, release, coming back to center. We'll take the hands to the inside of our left foot. And find your lizard pose from here. So if you need to move your feet or readjust it all, please do. Walk the hands forward, coming down onto the elbows, taking the elbows down to the ground, coming to your forearms. So option to stay here. We're taking that left hand to the inside of that left knee. So that left hip coming to the outside edge of that left foot. So again, try to keep the back leg straight. Have a tendency to roll over wherever you're at. Breathe. Fully supporting and honoring your body and where it is today and how it is in this moment in time. Always, always changing from day to day, moment to moment, side to side. Release, beginning to find your way back. Take the left hand to the outside of the left foot. Come onto your fingertips. Inhale fully. As you exhale, we're going to begin to straighten out that left leg, coming onto the heel of the left foot. Drop the head, chin toward the chest, rounding the spine. Inhale, come to flat back. Stretching that right hip flexor, that psoas. Shoulders back. You take your hands to your knee anytime as well. Lots of options. Exhale. Always finding the best movement and ways for your body. And as always, bringing it back to the most important part of our practice, which is our breath. So notice if you ever forget to breathe when you are stretching. Just taking one last one here before meeting back at the top of your mat. So again, begin to find your pigeon pose. If it's in your practice, heel toeing that left foot to the right side of the mat. Drop your left knee, shin, and ankle. Bending the left knee, allow the left foot to swing back as much as is needed so that you don't feel any tension or tightness in that front knee. Keep the hips square, straighten the back leg. And when you're comfortable, getting any support you need, when you're comfortable, take a deep inhalation to open the heart, open the chest towards the sky. Try to soften down the shoulders. Taking a little back bend here. Exhale, bending those elbows, hinging from the hips, folding forward, drop the head. So again, inhale. Exhale. Find your rhythm, find your pace. If this is too much and you want to find stillness, absolutely go for it. Always get what you need, your practice. Allow your breath to synchronize your movement. And notice when you lose the rhythm, when you lose the breath, or when it doesn't sync up to the movement, if the movement goes ahead, or just noticing, bringing it back. Excellent, leaning back in a seated position. We're going to drop our left hip to the ground. Gently swing your right knee around to meet your left. And begin to extend the legs out in front, removing the flesh from underneath the sit bones. Flexing those ankles, pressing the palms into the mat. Find an L shape, sit up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders back. Keep straightening the legs, flexing those ankles. Again, removing, and the flesh will really help get deep into the hamstrings. Sitting up nice and tall. Inhale, reach the fingertips up towards the sky, really stretching through the side body, lengthening out of your pelvis. Exhale, hinging from the hips. Begin to fold forward. And just relax, drop the head, bring the chin in towards the chest. And wherever you've landed, just let go here. Try to keep the legs active. Let go and breathe. When you're ready, begin to draw your gaze back up. When we come back to seated, we're going to roll the spine down onto the mat. Begin to windshield wiper out the knees. Just take the knees from side to side. Soften that lower back. Walk the feet in towards you, palms facing down onto the mat. Beginning to tuck your pelvis, pressing into the feet, lift the hips towards the sky, coming into your ridge pose. Draw the arms up over the head, coming right up onto the shoulders. And just holding here for 3 deep breaths. You can make an ah sound if you wish. Keep drawing the knees towards each other, pressing into the feet, squeezing into those glutes. Bringing the weight down into the shoulders, shoulder blades. One last deep breath before gently rolling the spine down. Take the hands back over the head. We're going to take the knees in towards us. You're going to use a big hug. We're going to cross our right leg over our left. Just take hold of your feet, draw your feet in towards you. Maybe a little rock from side to side here, just deepening into that right hip. And exhale, take the arms out now, nice and wide. Begin to draw your right knee across the body towards the left side. Look towards your right hand, soften the right shoulder, and come into a twist. So this might be very deep here. Take the knees a little lower if it's very uncomfortable. Find stillness in the body and breathe. Two more deep breaths here. Engage those obliques, draw the knees in and back across your body. We're going to unravel our legs, take the left leg across the right and begin to draw the knees in close to you. Take hold of your feet if you can. Draw your feet towards you. Just give yourself a big hug, a big squeeze here. Drawing the knees towards you. Wherever you're at, take the arms out nice and wide. And this time, drawing the left knee to the right side, soften the left shoulder. Come into your twist first and find the stillness. Find where you can comfortably be still. And then take your 3 deep breaths, deep belly breaths. A gentle rock or sway of the head might be nice on the neck. If the shoulder is popping up a lot, take the hand a little lower. And when you've completed your last breath, draw those knees back towards center. Unravel the legs. We'll take hold of the outside of the feet and just come into your baby pose. So bringing the knees towards the armpits again. Find your baby pose. Bend the knees as deeply as you can here. And have a little play, massaging out the spine. Option to take your shoulder stand supported shoulder stand. Now, for your Urdhva Dandasana. Come into your plow pose, lots of options. And just beginning to wind down, letting your practice go. Converting the critical mind to a curious mind. And perhaps witnessing your thoughts if the mind is still very active this evening. Taking the legs out nice and wide. And stretch. And just beginning to find your Supta Baddha Konasana. Take the feet together. Allow the knees to fall out to the sides. Opening the hips. Arms wide, palms face up towards the sky. Butterfly out the legs, the knees here. Begin to scan through the body. From the head down, back of the skull, back of the neck. Allow your throat to expand. Unlock your jaw. Relax your face. Releasing any tension. Beginning to completely surrender your practice. Soften the shoulders, down away from the ears, elbows, back of the wrists, hands, fingertips. Allow your breath to become heavy. Your exhalation melts you towards the earth. Continue to scan through the spine. Relax the chest, heart. Let your belly release. Liver, kidneys. Soften all your organs. Hips, pelvis, glutes. Just begin to kick out the legs now. Take your feet as wide as the mat. Allow the feet to fall out to the sides. Perhaps taking a final shape of the legs before coming to complete stillness. Scanning through the legs, releasing any muscles that are still tight, clenched. Breathe into them and let them go. Allow your healing inhalation to soothe your body, bringing an ease and calmness throughout. And allow your exhalation to release anything that's no longer serving you. Find peace in this present moment. As you continue to surrender towards your Shavasana. Continue to scan through the body, ensuring you're in a full, relaxed state. Go deeper in your mind as you witness and release your thoughts. Coming home to the true you. Begin to deepen the breath. Slowly wriggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. Take the arms up over the head. And just take a full body stretch. Point the toes. Take you go on if you need. Make some noise. And gently rolling over to one side, just curling up like a baby for a moment. Practicing gratitude. Finding 3 new things that you're grateful for in your life today. Using your outer hand, gently push yourself up into a seated position. Awaken. Hands facing up in the receiving position. Prepare for all. Namaste. See you next evening.